Hey guys, welcome to another video. Sorry it's late by a whole day. That really sucks, but guess what that means? Do today. Lucky people that you are. I'm not overworking, I promise. I just had to go to bed yesterday, which was annoying. Bedtime. Yeah, it's really weird because I don't like sleeping. I feel like I'm the only person with this opinion, but it's like I have a mental thing in my brain, like it's 6 a.m. Get up or you're lazy. It's actually 5:30 on weekdays. Luckily on weekends I think my brain gives me a break and like, you know what? 7:30 is good. Actually today I got 8 a.m. I got to wake up at 8 a.m., which is super late for me. Actually I think it might have been 7:45. It was later than usual. Let's leave it there. So the other one that's coming out today is Changes, because I remember that idea and I want to start doing it. And I had this different idea. I was watching a different fanfiction the other day about Marinette had a rough childhood and, was being trained by Hawkmoth, but she was still really sweet. And then, Chat Noir found her, changes into a Marichat. But for some reason, the person didn't continue the series, which was sad. So I think maybe I'll take inspiration. So my idea was Marinette as a child had special abilities, and one day she got really scared and ended up destroying the bakery, and then Hawkmoth finds her with her dead parents. It gets a bit dark, and is like, tricks her when she's really young, and then trains her, and then one day she's on a mission and Chat Noir finds her and they both really like each other, but then he finds out that she works for Hawkmoth, and then she is like, please help me, I don't know what to do, all that different stuff. So I was thinking about it. I don't know, tell me if you guys want that series, because I think maybe I'll just write it for fun and not put it out if you guys don't want it. But if you guys want it, I'd love to put that one out, because I feel like I could have some good ideas for that. Anyways, let's get on to Identities 2, the actual thing that we're reading today. Marinette was sleeping on Chat Noir's shoulder. He realized that she must not have been comfortable. So he picked her up. "What are you doing?" she asked as she yawned. "I'm taking you to bed. You are exhausted." She nodded in agreement. He placed her down and was getting ready to leave when he felt a grip at his hand. "Stay," she said softly. He wasn't opposed to the idea. "I wouldn't want to intrude. Are you sure? You need to rest." He gave her a caring look. He shot her a caring look. She nodded. "Fine for a bit." She pulled him close. This night changed the view they had on each other. Sure, they had always cared for each other, but never this much. Chat Noir meant to leave when he fell asleep, but ended up staying the night. The next day, she was well rested. She woke up before Chat Noir. She was surprised when she saw him, but also happy. He looked so cute and peaceful. He was even purring. It was a weekend, so he could sleep in. She got up and got to working on her new designs. She even posted something special on her socials. Marinette had a big following. Her name was recognizable anywhere in the world, whether it be recognized for her charity work in small villages or for her massive fashion in big cities. As Marinette hit post, she knew she was about to get a wave of followers and likes and comments. She posted a picture of herself. She was at one of her modeling sessions. She even hired Chloe and Lila. They may have been bad people, but they had big names. Chloe was the daughter of the mayor, and Lila had put enough lies to have some attention. When Marinette worked, her hair was down with loose waves. She had expensive sunglasses. She wore her own designs. She wore a beautiful purse. She wore jewelry that was big and expensive. She needed to make sure her 3 identities were nothing alike. So as Marinette, she often wore loose clothes, hoodies, sweatpants, that type of thing. As Ladybug, she wore a skin-tight suit. As Spot, she wore head-to-toe designer clothes. Marinette had a great sense of style. She could pull off most things. She knew how to make things work. She was working on a new line. It was inspired by Chat Noir and Ladybug. She sat up in bed and grabbed her sketchbook from her bedside table. After letting her secret out to her parents, she remodeled her room. She bought everything new. She even remodeled the whole house. She let the bakery stay the same to not attract attention. I mean, which other bakery had pillows from Louis Vuitton, paintings from history, diamond designs everywhere? Yeah. Best not change everything. She stopped letting her friends in her room. She met them outside the house. They didn't even notice. They just assumed she did it because she was running late and it was easier to meet her at the destination. As Marinette looked at Chat, she came up with many designs. It was not every day she had him so still. She could admire her own suit whenever. The same could not be said for Chat Noir. She never wanted to seem like she was checking him out, and, well, looking around his body for inspiration didn't seem too Ladybug-like. Marinette did this for about an hour before he woke up. "Princess, what are you doing?" He realized he must have stayed the night. "Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to stay the night. It was a mistake. I promise. I'll leave now if you want me to." She giggled. "No, it's okay. You are a good cuddler. Anyways, go back to bed. You were so cute. I even got a few pics. I'm gonna keep them to myself. I even got the best video of you purring. Anyways, I've been making designs using you and Ladybug as my inspiration. What do you think? Should I start a line? Make these real?" she asked. "That would be amazing. My princess making designs about me, except no one would know it." She laughed and continued sketching. He watched intensely. He admired the designs. He loved them. He loved her. She loved him. They just couldn't say it. And that is the end of Identities 2. Identities 3, hopefully, will be when Marinette and Chat Noir get together. And then in Identities 4, hopefully... Actually, it might also be Identities. We'll see. The next thing that will happen is she'll go to school one day and, Lila, Chloe rock up wearing her designs, but except they don't know it was hers. And they're like, "Oh, look at my new Spot designs. You would never be able to afford any of this, blah, 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 blah. I actually met her the other day and, bragging about knowing her, which would be ironic. And, in the end, she'll just challenge her, like, meet me at the park the other day, and I swear Spot will be there, and and so will my new boyfriend. And they won't believe it. They'll be like, "Sure, like, you'll have a boyfriend. Yeah, like, you'll have Spot there." And so the next day, Spot will, come with Chat Noir by her side and, take off her sunglasses for once and be like, well. And am I giving too much away? Yeah, I think so. But if you want that, just ask. Hopefully you guys are enjoying this series. I'm enjoying this series. But the next one to come out today will be Changes. In case you haven't seen, basically what I want to happen is, as the Guardian, Marinette has new responsibilities. So she, takes a trip around. Actually, I'm going to combine this with a different idea. I had two ideas. Tell me if you guys want me to combine them. Now, if you're new here, you can leave now, if you don't plan on coming back to the channel. But I invite my viewers' opinions, and this is basically what I'm doing now. I'm a terrible summarizer. So, anyway, if you guys want to have an opinion, you can say. If you don't, bye-bye. See you in a couple hours, or maybe never again. But thanks for coming anyway. So the idea was... I'll tell you both of them, and then you guys tell me if you want to combine them or keep them as separate ideas. So my first idea for changes is that as the Guardian, she needs to go. And, for just like a few weeks, she goes to the mountains and learns about the history of the Guardians and, gets some training done. And when she comes back, she's no longer clumsy and she's more confident, and she, her hairstyle changes and she's a lot stronger and all that good stuff. And then, one day, Kagami doesn't have to be like a bad person. That she could just not be in the story. But I feel like when there's three, it's more thingy. But Chloe and Lila work too, and they start bullying her and being mean, and yeah, they try to be mean to her. But then she shows off some of her strength, and everyone is like super surprised, and it ends up being a reveal because they're like only one person could do that. And the other idea is, what if Marinette left? Like, for a couple years because her design thing got big and, she goes to America or somewhere else in France. I think America would be better because America's bigger. Or maybe, I don't know. She goes somewhere big and she starts doing designing. And when she comes back, she has a boyfriend who is a model, like Adrian. But she stops pursuing Adrian, because I think she realizes she'll never have a chance with him, and she comes back more confident, and her hairstyle different, and everyone misses her because she's been gone for like a year, maybe even like 3 years. I don't know. I'll make that up later. And she comes back really put together and taller, and with longer hair, and a whole new style and a big name, all that different stuff. Or if I combine them, I could do that Marinette goes for a couple years, and while she's also doing design, she's learning thingy. So when she comes back, she's not only a big name and whatever, but she's also thinking. Actually, maybe I won't combine them. I like the two ideas separated. Yes, this is how I brainstorm, but normally everything goes in my head and I don't say them out loud because I feel like this sounds really stupid because I'm just sitting in the middle of my room alone, talking to my iPad. Yeah, this does seem pretty silly right now. I'm still talking to myself. I guess I won't feel as silly when I get replies, if someone has stayed to the end. Anyway, I guess I'm gonna go now. Changes 2 coming later today. Actually, it's my aunt's birthday, so it might even come a little early because we're going out for dinner with her. Yeah. It's my aunt's birthday. I think she's turning 23. Which is cool. I love her. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, bye.